Gravity, it's the silent, invisible force that anchors our very existence. It's the gentle pull that keeps a child's bouncing ball returning to the ground, the persistent command that guides rain to the window pane, and the cosmic tether holding our planet in a perfect orbit around the sun. This fundamental force holds our world, our solar system, and our entire galaxy together. We live our entire lives within its embrace, rarely giving it a second thought. But what if, for just 5 seconds, it disappeared? In an instant, the world as we know it would cease to be. The great uplifting would begin. Everything not physically bolted to the Earth's crust would become weightless, a sudden and profound freedom that would quickly turn to terror. Loose objects, cars, and even people would begin to gently lift off the ground, floating helplessly upwards. You wouldn't just float in place. You would continue moving at the speed of the Earth's rotation. At the equator, this means you'd be flung into the air at over 1,600 kilometers per hour. A human projectile launched into a suddenly chaotic sky. Simultaneously, our planet's thin blue atmosphere, held in place only by the constant grip of gravity, would be lost. It would immediately puff out and expand rapidly into the cold, dark void of space. This would cause a catastrophic and near-instantaneous drop in air pressure, making the air unbreathable. Anyone who survived the initial launch from the planet's surface would now be exposed to the vacuum of space, a silent, airless environment where survival is impossible. The devastation would extend to the planet's surface, the world's oceans, rivers, and lakes. No longer bound to the Earth, would break apart and float away. The cohesive force of gravity that holds these massive bodies of water in their basins would be gone. Trillions of tons of water would detach from the seabed, breaking apart into colossal, free-floating spheres that drift into the dark, airless sky. Our blue planet would be stripped of its water, leaving behind a dry, empty husk. But the real horror wouldn't be the floating, it would be the return. After 5 seconds of eerie silence and cosmic chaos, gravity would switch back on. The return would be an apocalyptic event. Everything that floated upwards, people, cars, fragments of buildings, and entire oceans would plummet back to the surface with unimaginable force. The atmosphere, which had expanded into space, would slam back into the Earth, creating a sonic boom that would deafen any conceivable survivor and generating a pressure wave that would flatten forests and cities. With more power than any storm in history, the returning oceans would seal the planet's fate. Those massive, drifting spheres of water would slam back into the surface, creating mega tsunamis hundreds of miles high that would engulf entire continents, scouring them clean of all structures and life. The sheer kinetic energy released by this impact would be equivalent to billions of atomic bombs, instantly boiling the water and flash steaming the planet, rendering it a sterile, scorched rock. In just 5 seconds, our world would be rendered unrecognizable. It is a terrifying thought experiment, a testament to the fundamental, life-giving power of gravity. It is the gentle force that protects us from the chaos of the cosmos, the unseen anchor in a swirling, indifferent universe.